you guys, it's Lisa Shepherd, and I'm actually here waiting at carpool pickup for my daughter. And this is one of the times I love to do a bunch of client calls. And lo and behold, there has been a theme today, and it made me just want to pop a video out real quick that gives you a little bit of insight onto a couple things. And this is, why is the 5 and 1 so hard? Okay, and here's my scoop on it, and that is, I don't think that it is. But some people do, and so I want to chat about that, right? So first and foremost, your health program, of course, making good conscious decisions, and it's not as easy as just doing nothing and doing whatever you feel like doing. But for all intents and purposes, it should be pleasurable. It should be enjoyable. It should be successful. It should be pretty simple. It should feel good. It should actually be easier to be on your program than off your program. And that is what I have found as I travel, or as I have a lot of visitors show up, or just as life gets crazy, hectic, busy, I find that it is easier to be on program than off. So if that is not the case for you, what do we do about it? There's two reasons why it might be more difficult for you than it should be. One is you're making it that way. And I don't mean to be mean, but you probably have some preconceived notions or some misconceptions or some rules, some arbitrary rules that you're putting on yourself that are actually not part of the 5 and 1 plan. So how do we find out what those are? We chat. And we talk about what's going great. We talk about how you're feeling. But then I get to use my expertise as a coach to basically find the trouble spots, those little hot spots, and we get to douse them, if you will. We get to make some things easier and work smarter, not just harder, okay? So that's one of the reasons why it might be harder than it's supposed to be, and that is because we're doing just something a little bit wrong, if you will, and I can help you with that. That's what I love to do. The second reason might be, you know what? It might not be the right program for your goals right now. And I don't mean no program is right for your goals right now. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's that the Take Shape for Life program, I love to call it the Operation Eat every 2 to 3 hours program. For many people, that also involves, it boils down to the 5 and 1 because they have fat burning goals. You have fat burning goals. You want to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week, and your life is very busy. You need it to be as simple as possible so that it is doable. And for others, that's not the case. Maybe you're done losing weight, or maybe you're giving your body a pause for a moment in the weight loss, but you still want to be healthy. We all want to be healthy. You don't want to gain anything back, but even beyond weight, you want to feel fantastic, right? And that is Operation Eat every 2 to 3 hours. That does not necessarily mean it's either 5 and 1 or nothing, folks, right? So once again, how do we know what the right move is for you? We talk about your goals, okay? And I get to, once again, use the experience that I have both for myself. I've been eating healthy in the Operation Eat every 2 to 3 hours way for over 5 years. And so that means I've gone through many seasons, and there are many ways to be healthy. So please don't feel like, if you're like, oh, I'd love to be healthy, I'd love to talk with Lisa, I'd love to move forward, but I can't do the 5 and 1. Let's make sure it's not because A, we're either making it harder than it should be, or B, we're trying to force a square peg into a round hole, and we're following a program that isn't right for our goals. All of these things require a 5-minute discussion between you and me, or between you and your coach, and where we get to make sure that your program is fitting your goals. All right, I'm excited. Let's be healthy. Let's thrive, and let's work smarter, not harder, and let's enjoy the journey. By the way, bring somebody alongside you. If you know of anybody who's saying those same phrases like, ugh, I wish I could lose this weight, but I just can't because, or I would, but I can't because, or, oh, time for me to go do this, which I hate, and I can't wait for me to be done. By all means, please give them my information, and then also please give me their information. We want to shout from the rooftops that health is meant to be a conscious decision, but an awesome and enjoyable decision. Okay, you with me? Let's do it, and I can't wait to talk about you and where you're at. All right, bye-bye.